You think you control your attention. You don't. It's being controlled, pulled, directed, every single day by things you don't even notice. Your phone, your apps, your notifications, your environment. Everything is competing for one thing, your attention. Because your attention is power. Where you focus is where your life moves. What you pay attention to grows. What you ignore disappears. And once something controls your attention, it starts controlling your thoughts, your emotions, your decisions, your life. That's why attention is the most valuable resource you have. More than time, more than money. Because without attention, you can't use either. But here's the problem. You're losing it. Every day, without realizing it. Small distractions, constant interruptions, endless scrolling. They don't feel dangerous. They feel normal. But they're not. They're slowly breaking your focus, fragmenting your mind, reducing your ability to stay present, to think deeply, to act clearly. And the more fragmented your attention becomes, the harder everything feels. Simple tasks feel heavy, decisions feel confusing, progress feels slow. Not because you're incapable, but because your attention is scattered. And a scattered mind cannot create a focused life. And the system knows this. That's why everything is designed to keep you distracted. Bright colors, fast content, constant updates, endless notifications, all built to pull your focus again and again. Because the longer they hold your attention, the more they control you. And the more they control you, the less control you have over yourself. That's the trade. Convenience in exchange for focus. Entertainment in exchange for clarity. Distraction in exchange for progress. And most people accept it without question. Because it feels good. It feels easy. It feels normal. But the cost is high. You lose depth, you lose clarity, you lose direction. Because your mind is never fully present. It's always jumping from one thing to another, from one thought to the next. Never settling, never focusing. And without focus, nothing meaningful gets built. That's why people feel stuck. Not because they lack ability, but because they lack attention. They start something, but get distracted. They think about something, but lose focus. They try to move forward, but get pulled back. Again, and again, and again. And over time, that becomes their reality, a constant cycle of starting and stopping, moving and drifting, trying and failing, not because they can't, but because they can't stay focused long enough. And this is where everything changes. The moment you take your attention back, not partially, not sometimes, but intentionally, because attention is a decision. What you focus on is a choice. Even if it doesn't feel like it, even if distraction feels automatic, you can still choose to stay, to focus, to be present. And that decision changes everything. Because once you control your attention, you control your mind. And once you control your mind, you control your actions. And your actions create your life. That's the chain. Attention, thought, action, result. Break the first, and everything breaks. Control the first, and everything aligns. That's why this matters. More than motivation, more than discipline, more than anything else. Because without attention, nothing else works. So the next time you reach for your phone, pause. Not to stop completely, but to notice. To ask, am I choosing this or reacting? And that question creates awareness. And awareness creates control. Because once you see it, you can change it. And once you change it, your life starts changing too. Not slowly, but immediately. Because where your attention goes, your life follows.